So what is mindfulness? Well, mindfulness is so many things. So many things. Mindfulness is the art of paying attention. Paying attention. Now, when I say paying attention, I'm not talking about thinking. Yes, you could be paying attention to your thoughts, but you might be paying attention to the sound of the bird, or the breeze on your skin, or something you're watching on television. You're not thinking necessarily about the sound of the bird, you're listening to the sound of the bird. So mindfulness is the art of paying attention. And that could be paying attention to your thoughts, but that is not thinking. Mindfulness is being present. We'll explore this more in a moment, but being present here in the present moment, being present. It's not doing present. Mindfulness is bringing your full attention to the present moment. But it's not something you do. It's a state of being, a quality of attention that you bring into whatever you are doing now. It's a waking practice. It's a quality of attention that you bring into everything. Not something you put aside time to do. There's no doing involved. It's the how you are doing. It's the mindfulness, not what you are doing. It's the attention involved in the doing. What else is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the art of concentration. Developing the ability to concentrate your mind, to focus your mind where you choose to put it. I mean, most people, our minds are constantly distracted. Problems, worries, issues, shopping lists, daydreams. 90% of it completely involuntary. Maybe we choose 1 in 10 of our thoughts, but most of our thinking is completely involuntary. It's repeated patterns. It's thoughts we've had 1,000 times before. I mean, some of these thoughts go back generations. Mindfulness is developing the ability to choose where you place your attention, rather than your attention being involuntarily distracted, often in unhelpful or unnecessary patterns of thinking. Wow. You see the potential. It's for mind training. Now, actually, one neurologist has shown that, well, not that it matters, but it's quite interesting that when you practice these techniques, and we explore with you over the next 6 weeks, you make structural changes to your brain. It's what we call neuroplasticity. When you practice these techniques, you are literally rewiring, adding additional circuits to your brain. You're literally rewiring your brain. As you practice these techniques I'm exploring with you, you are opening up new neurological circuits. You're opening up areas of your brain that you may not have explored properly before. Areas of your intelligence associated with creativity, with insight, with fresh new ideas, out of the box thinking. Is that really the true intelligence, which is not thought based? Wow. Reprogramming your brain, that's pretty smart, isn't it? So what else is mindfulness? Mindfulness is waking up. You thought meditation was about falling asleep. Nothing could be further from the truth. Meditation is waking up. In fact, I'd argue that if you're not mindful, you're asleep. Or at least partially asleep. Because you're not experiencing the world as it is. You're experiencing everything through the thoughts in your head. Your problems, your worries, your learning, your experiences, your knowledge, the miserable story of you so far today. And that's not reality. That's not how things really are. That's just a world that exists in your head and your head only. Nobody else shares that psychosis. They've all got their own story going on. But it's not real. It's a perception, a filter. Mindfulness is stepping outside of those filters and experiencing things directly as they are, free of the deception of your perception. There are varying degrees of mindfulness, but at its most focus, your mind goes quiet. There are no thoughts at all, which is kind of a challenge in teaching you mindfulness, because you can't understand it here, because that's not it. It's like anything that you would learn from a book or you'd learn at university. It's not an intellectual thing at all. You might be pleased to know that. There's no exam. In fact, there's nothing for you to learn. Mindfulness is a state of being that is only available to you when you are not understanding or intellectualizing or figuring stuff out. You can't think about mindfulness because mindfulness is not thinking. Wow. Have I confused you? Don't even try and understand me. Because if you do, that's not it. It doesn't matter how clever or how sophisticated or how knowledgeable your understanding is, that's not it. Because mindfulness is a state of being that occurs when you're not understanding.